Hello, and welcome to the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. It's extreme. See monsters slaying action and three-headed battles, wolf-bot, bone-crushing cage match of death. They'll huff, they'll puff, and they'll kick some iron. Ah!
What we are going to be doing here today.
And then the battle you've all been waiting for. Snow White versus Sleeping Beauty in a mud wrestling death match. Who's the toughest of them all?
Okay, stop. We're not doing that.
Flames, flames!
You're weirding them out.
Fine, but I want you to know that you're no longer extreme in my book. No longer extreme.
This is the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
That's right, and what we're about to do is gonna blow your mind. You'll never be the same. Forget your marriage, forget your children if you haven't already.
A little background to begin.
The Brothers Grimm were brothers named Grimm. They're dead, but in the period that they weren't dead, then they wrote 209 fairy tales that we know today.
They didn't write them.
The Brothers of Grimm did not write 209 fairy tales that we know today. They are frauds. We should dig up their bodies and spit on their corpses.
No, I'm just saying that they were collectors of stories.
Never mind the last part.
And these stories have become extremely popular. We all know them today.
And of course, they've all been changed by the mouse. To feed their octopus-like animations empire, which sucks the life out of existence and crushes your soul in a death grip of happy songs, taking objects that can't even speak their name aloud because they're trying to sue me. They're trying to look for a way to sue me right now. You'll never take me alive, Imagineers.
You know they own Star Wars too, right?
They're everywhere.
Okay, what we are going to be doing for you today is return these fairy tales to their original glory. We have assembled the greatest troupe of actors the world has ever seen, and...
Hey, is my camera on?
Yes.
Who said that? Am I on mute?
Our actors are so insanely talented.
Mom, how do I mute my camera? I'm on the show and I don't know how to get off. I can't figure this thing out. Oh, here it is.
Anyway, in the short time we have, our crack team of actors is going to perform all 209 fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm.
That's like 3 stories per minute.
Or a different number if you know math. And we're going to keep the original endings intact.
Blood, violence, death, people being cut open with scissors.
And to make things even more difficult, we're going to perform them as originally intended, which is...
That is all one super giant mega juicy story.
Are you ready?
Yes, hold on. I need to go throw up.
Well, I don't know when he'll be back. So once upon a time, there was a girl who was raised by wolves and whose mother died in childbirth. She was abandoned by her father, who could spin straw into gold, and made a deal with a series of elves if they would help him make shoes. Also, there was a talking fox in there somewhere.
And she was beautiful.
Because nobody cares about ugly people.
Whoa.
Point me to one ugly Disney princess.
Snow White.
Literally the fairest of them all.
Not my thing, sorry. She's got a whiny voice.
Anyway, there was a girl.
And she was poor.
Oh, I'm poor.
Dirt poor.
She couldn't even afford dirt.
Dirt for sale, hey you, get off the merchandise.
I shall flood the ground with my tears.
Hey, you, stop it. You're getting wet.
If only I could live in a boot or make some deals with elves or find a talking fox.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help overhearing your tale of misery and woe. Tell you what, I will grant you your heart's desire if you give me one small thing.
That sounds like a great bargain. I don't even ask for the small things because I'm so trusting.
Excellent. I vanish.
What a nice lady.
Hey there, hot stuff. Wait, that's me. Ha! Nice.
Are you a prince?
Oh, darkness. Ha! Oh, that's clever. Anyways, I heard your tale of misery and woe. Now I'm here to help.
Well, actually, I just
sign this contract here, and I shall get you a daughter so beautiful that.
done.
Okay.
This is a busy street.
Hello there.
You're hideous.
That's hurtful. But I have a great bargain for.
My stomach recoils in horror as you approach.
I get that a lot. Do you want to hear my...
Sure, go ahead. You're probably trustworthy, and I'm stupid. And don't judge people by their appearances.
Didn't you just... Anyway, I shall make you rich. Rich, I tell you, beyond...
Really, because I have some pretty wild dreams.
This is really messed up. You seriously...
I was on Jeff Edder with Tom Cruise in it. When he was 23 and onto the weird stuff.
He was still into that. She just wasn't advertising.
I want a Tom Cruise clone then, that I control.
I shall make you rich enough to achieve your dreams, and I only ask one thing in return.
Sounds good.
Don't you want to know what the small thing is?
Nah, I'm cool.
Very well.
It was a good day for the girl. She fell in love with the prince.
Hey there. You're pretty hot.
I am hot.
Let's get married.
Score.
And she grew very rich.
Oh, hey, what do you know? I just tripped over a giant pot of gold. What are the odds?
Ah, score.
And she conceived a child.
Whoa, how did that happen?
You see, kids, when a prince and a princess love each other very, very much.
The magic of the devil. That's where babies come from.
Ah, the baby's coming.
Shoot, I mean push or breathe or something.
You're not helping.
I'm not trying to. I'm going to be over here.
Ah, the miracle of childbirth.
I hate you and I hate you and I hate you and I hate you.
Focus your anger. Focus your anger. Ah! Oh, sweet. Over here.
Hey, give her back.
She looks like you a little.
Years passed, and she grew into a beautiful teenager, Rapunzel.
I think that we should revisit the name Rapunzel. What about Amber?
That was the name of your ex-girlfriend.
Amber was nice to me. Okay? Are you going to wear your hair like that, young lady?
Oh my God, shut up.
Honey, we're going up there, okay? So wash your hands.
You can't tell me what to do.
Don't talk to your mother that way. She sold her soul to the devil just to have you.
I don't care. I didn't ask to be born. I'm going out.
Hey, you're not walking out of this house, young lady.
I do what I want. You don't know me.
I've had just not enough of this parenting. I'm going golfing.
Real winner, you chose their mom.
Hey, you don't have a lot of time to be choosy when you fall in love at first sight.
And just then,
I've returned.
Your time is up.
You know, I was in the neighborhood, and I was thinking that I got taught like 18 years ago. And then I was like, yeah, I was like, that, you know, one girl. And I was here at your house.
What do you want?
Your child.
Your child.
Your child.
Mom,
What?
how many deals did you make?
Just 3, and I may have promised your hand in a marriage to a talking rabbit. What else? I need the money, and the baby, and the prince, but mostly just the money and the baby.
This is why I'm in therapy.
You heard what I said, witch.
My God, for the last time, I am an enchantress.
Jill, if you could give me your name, I would release you from our
I think it's Rumpelstiltskin.
What?
It says they're literally right on your screen.
and the little man stomped his feet so hard they broke through the floor, and when he tried to pull them out, he broke in half.
Seriously? That's how I die? I get my foot caught and break in half trying to get it out?
Yep.
Ha ha.
That's gotta be the stupidest way to die ever.
Anyway, Rumpelstiltskin broke himself in half. Do it.
I am not cleaning that up.
Now that that horrid little man is gone, I will take Rapunzel.
Excuse me. I'm the devil.
How did you do that?
The devil, I have powers. I have more claim than some stupid little witch.
Enchantress! Enchantress!
Oh, whatever. Witch.
That's it! Let's go!
Oh, you want some, huh?
Mom, let's get out of here.
Quiet, honey. I'm watching this. Oh, devil.
Expelliarmus!
Ha! That's a witch spell.
Fine! Curse you!
You know what? This is stupid. If you sign this contract, I will let you have Rapunzel.
Oh, that seems legit.
And now I disappear into a cloud of brimstone.
My God. Thank God he's gone. Well, come along, Rapunzel.
Where are we going?
I have got this great tower for you.
Yeah, run along, dear.
But Mom, I don't want to go with the evil enchantress.
Yeah, but I didn't want to raise a spoiled brat. But sometimes you don't get what you want. Unless you make a deal with a devil. And some other weird people. See ya.
So the enchantress and Rapunzel took off in her high tower with no stairs or door, which seems a lot more reasonable these days for as a girl and her prince.
Hey, honey, I'm back from my golfing trip.
Forces of darkness bowed it out for your daughter's soul.
Huh, sounds cool. You want to go to Hawaii?
Yeah, rock on.
And they lived happily ever after.
But our story is not even remotely finished.
No, wait, it is finished, but it's also not yet begun.
That's right.
So let's get back to that girl, Rapunzel's mother.
You might be familiar with her mother.
Gretel, what are you doing out?
Nothing.
You seem moody lately, as if something were bothering you.
Our next story, Hansel and Gretel, or the original horror movie.
I'm haunted, Hansel.
Yeah, I'm haunted too. Perhaps we ought to go into the woods where it's dark and scary.
Normally, this would be the part of the show where we ask for audience participation. Obviously, that's going to be a bit of a challenge, so we're picking 2 lucky audience members to stand out for all you people.
Wait, how did you turn on my camera?
Yeah, me too.
Never mind that. Have you been enjoying the show?
Sure. I have some constructive criticism about the first scene.
Shh. We don't care. Now, audience out there, these 2 people represent you. They are all your hopes and dreams wrapped together in a Cheeto-loving snack puddle.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Just watch the show like you'd watch a regular horror movie.
Got it.
All right, let's get on with the story.
Hansel, I am worried.
Why?
I overheard our wicked stepmother saying she's going to take us into the woods and leave us to be eaten by wolves.
Yeah, she does that.
I say, we go into the woods ourselves.
Uh-oh, don't go in there.
Okay, let's go.
Here we are, in the dark and scary woods, all alone.
Not good.
This is so not good.
Something's not right.
Oh, you're just chicken.
I feel so strange, Hansel. What's that?
It looks like a house.
It's made of candy.
This isn't suspicious at all.
Yeah. Do you want to try the door?
Don't do it. Don't go in there.
Do you think I should? As if there was some kind of clue about what to do.
Don't go in there.
Huh, let's go in there.
It's dark in here.
Oh man.
Is that
Is that your hand?
She's behind you. Look behind you.
Turn around. Turn around. Look behind you. There's a witch behind you.
She's right there. She's right there.
Are you eating my house?
Ah!
We told you, but you didn't listen.
Why didn't you listen to us? We said don't go in there, and you went in. You went in. Why?
Do we need to stop?
No, we're good.
Were you eating the house, Hansel?
Maybe. I was hungry. It was made out of candy. You should try the floorboards. They're really tasty.
I'm so disappointed in today's young people. You think you can build a house out of candy and no one's going to disturb it. But no, 2 of you little brats have to come along and start munching on the walls. In my day, we had houses made of candy and the kids knew enough to leave them alone. I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, dang it. I knew it. Get out of the house.
What kind of lesson?
She's gonna eat you. Why are you talking to her? Run!
But first, why don't you want more candy?
No, she's just fattening you up. That's all she's doing.
So Hansel and Gretel stayed with the witch and ate and ate.
Look at her name. It says witch. Why are you trusting her?
Why does my cologne smell like gravy?
Look, she gave me this caramel apple to put in my mouth. Wasn't that nice?
Oh, come on.
I need some help cleaning out my oven.
Oh, heck no. No, don't do it.
Oh, I can help with that.
No.
No, you
idiot.
Don't go in there. I don't even know why I have to tell you.
Don't go
in there. Don't go in there.
Come on, Hansel.
It's Hansel.
Oh, right. Hansel.
Oh, I can't watch.
Oh, hey, I dropped a quarter. Can you pick it up?
A quarter?
Eat this, witch.
Ah!
Yes. Woo.
Yes.
You did it.
Wait a minute. She ain't dead. This is where they get you. Don't let your guard down.
Ah, yes, it is all happy now.
No, it isn't. She's coming back. Her camera is still on.
How about we eat the rest of the house?
Good idea.
No, I see her. She's right there. She's behind you again.
Behind you again, you
idiot.
Oh, I'm melting. Wait. I'm burning? Oh god.
So they made it, but the horror wasn't over because Hansel found a bag of fairy dust.
Gretel, do you want to try the fairy dust?
No, Hansel.
But it lets you fly.
It doesn't let you fly, Hansel. It's just a bag of dust.
Here, let me show you.
And he jumped off a cliff.
What?
I can fly, maybe?
It's up to you, audience. If you clap hard enough, Hansel will live. Come on, people out there.
Clap for me, people. Let me live.
Come on, don't you believe a boy can fly? Come on.
Come on out there, please. Ah!
You didn't clap hard enough. He died. You know, I've done this show a lot, and every time the audience clapped hard enough to let Hansel live. Every time. I just don't know what to say. I think it really comes down to this guy. Mrs. Frenzel. Yeah, I see you, Frenzel. You didn't clap hard enough. Your height wasn't really into it. How do you face your children? Ma'am, how do you face your students? Don't talk to me.
Oh no, Betty Dust has claimed yet another young life.
He's in a better place now, Gretel, where stupidity can't hurt him anymore.
Canada?
Sure.
Anyway, after Hansel's untimely death, thank you very much, Mrs. Frenzel, Gretel married a wandering woodcutter, and they had a daughter who would grow up to make a deal with several supernatural entities who would eventually imprison her daughter in a tower.
But
there's always a but.
One question remains.
Where did the witch come from?
Ooh, I know. Once upon a time, there was a dwarf.
I prefer little person.
In fact, 2 dwarves.
I prefer dwarf.
And these dwarves worked all day in the mines, and they sang their little songs, and then one day they came home to find...
What the heck is that thing?
She's huge! Get away from me! She's going to eat me!
You see, in those days, most people were cannibals, which explains the witch from before. The first dwarf, who we will name Sloppy, wasn't afraid.
God, I like ladies. So, lady, I couldn't help noticing that you're in my house.
Whoa, this is a children's story?
So I'm gonna chop you up and eat you.
Time out. Put away the hot sauce.
What? I'm just going with what my character wants.
You do not get to eat Snow White. You are not the villain of the story.
Now look, I've been doing some character work. Sloppy has a hard life. He's been discriminated against for being a dwarf. He works in the mines all day. He's got like a black lung, you know? And he hates the world. He just hates it.
He does not.
And he wants revenge against the humans who have wronged him. So when this giant lady comes in his home and sleeps in his bed, dinner time.
No, we are doing the story as written. Snow White cleans the house for the 7 dwarfs. Then she gets poisoned by an apple. Then the prince shows up and falls in love with her because she's been conscious and can't talk back.
No, maybe this fairy tale is a little bit antiquated.
This is a classic. What girl out there didn't want to be a housemaid for 7 freaky, bearded dudes and then have no choice on who she's going to marry?
Sometimes classics are, how do you say, bad?
Can I go back to being Sleeping Beauty now?
She's alive. Get her.
I thought you were supposed to be Snow White.
Can anyone really tell the difference?
Anyway, what I'm saying is that these stories need some spicing up here and there. A new angle. A new way of putting them together.
Fine. I don't care anymore. Whatever. I'm sure this dwarf is going to do a better job than me. Go ahead. Take my place.
Sounds good.
Wait, I didn't.
You're gonna be dwarf 1, alright? Ely, you're still dwarf 2. I'm the new narrator.
Am I still Snow White?
You're whatever you want to be, honey. Call me. So once upon a time, there was this house filled with dwarves. And these dwarfs worked in the mine beneath the surface of the earth and swore revenge at the upworlders. And one day, they came home to find a beautiful girl sleeping in their bed.
Hey, look, a giant hottie.
She's huge. She's going to eat me. Run for it.
Hold on, dwarf number 2. I'm tired of running. I'm tired of being a sporty character. This is my time. You see, I happen to be quite brilliant, and I know for a fact that this giant hottie has fallen under a curse to sleep for 100 years.
I thought that was the Sleeping Beauty story.
From my perspective, they all look the same, and the only way for this giant hottie to wake up is to receive a kiss from her true love. Me.
So you're going to kiss without giving active consent?
What are you doing?
Just preparing my police report.
Fine. Hey, giant hottie, is it cool if I kiss you to wake you up from your coma? Sure, dwarf, I would like that.
That was you.
Well, how am I supposed to?
How about you do an air hug from a 6-foot distance?
Fine.
Ah!
It was love at first sight.
Oh, you're not what I expected.
I'm better, baby. I'm the mighty dwarf Slappy, and I have rescued you from the curse that was forcing you to sleep.
I wasn't under a curse.
I am your true love.
This is where you break into song.
I don't know the words.
That's okay. I wrote them down for you.
This says I cook dinner, clean the house, and leave the thinking to my husband.
It's the perfect marriage.
This is disgusting. I'm a modern woman.
Well, you're not going to live happily ever after then.
I'm going to tell the story my way.
Are y'all going to need me anytime soon?
Yes, we are starting over right now. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl. You're going to be Snow White this time.
About dang time. Yes, I've been just waiting for my chance. It's time for this. I've been just waiting for my chance. You got this, Ely. Time for this diamond to shine. Showtime.
All right, then.
She was the most beautiful girl in the entire kingdom.
You know it.
But her stepmother was jealous.
Snow White.
Stepmother.
Is that a zit I see on your face?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I think you might need to tweeze your eyebrows. They're looking puffy.
No, they're totally fierce.
Moving on, and the wicked stepmother went to her room and gazed into her magic mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Well, it's certainly not you.
Meanwhile, Snow White was only becoming more fierce.
Work it, work it.
And just then, it was her stepmother.
I'm afraid it's over for you, Snow White, for I have a lot of money, have been through a lot of plastic surgery in Hollywood. I've topped, sucked, vacuumed, and sanded every inch of my body with a diamond laser, and I've had most of my tattoos lasered off. Now I'm more beautiful than even you.
Unlikely. Begin.
Work it, work it. Yeah.
Yes, Queen Slay.
Enough! Snow White is still the fiercest. Dang it, well how about an apple as a peace offering?
How would I take you out with my martial arts skills?
Oh, it's on.
Not to interrupt, but I was in the neighborhood looking for a girl in a coma to make out with, and whoa, chick fight.
And it was a glorious battle.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus yourself.
Go Snow White.
A titanic struggle of good and evil, Pyrrhus versus corruption, until finally,
I shall transform myself into a black dragon. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
No, that was in the Sleeping Beauty movie.
I thought we were doing Sleeping Beauty.
No, this is Snow White.
Eat this, witch.
Ah, I'm melting. Actually, I'm bleeding. Ah!
That was so hot.
Like somebody else I know, Prince.
You're very forward.
I'm a modern woman. Come on, let's get married.
And they all lived happily ever after and avoided traditional gender roles. And the 7 little dwarfs cooked for them, cleaned the house, and did all the other junk that Snow White was supposed to do in the story. The end.
That was enlightening.
Thank you.
But the witch was not dead.
Just a flesh wound.
Stop it. We're doing this without any Monty Python references.
'Tis but a scratch.
I said stop it.
Anyway, the witch felt bad and built a house made out of candy and decided to eat children instead.
There aren't many career options for me.
But the true secret origin here is of dwarf number 2.
Which brings us to the darkest, most disturbing fairy tale ever told, Faithful Johannes.
I've never heard of it.
There's a reason for that. Welcome to Faithful Johannes, the original psychological thriller. Once upon a time, there was a noble servant, Faithful Johannes, who served his king faithfully, as we might glean from his name. Hey everybody, check out my servant, Faithful Johannes.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
He's the best. All your other servants are garbage. Faithful Johannes would do anything for me. Eat a bug. Do it.
Of course, sir.
He loves it. All your other servants are losers. Nobody like Faithful Johannes here. Slap yourself in the face for me. Amazing. Johannes loved his life.
This is great. Nothing like eating bugs and slapping myself in the face for king.
But one night, he was visited by a talking raven.
Hey, psst. Yo, Johannes.
Who's that?
Come here, I got something to tell you.
Are you a talking raven?
Yeah, shut up. I got news for you.
What is it?
There's about to be 3 attempts on the king's life. You want to stop it? You listen to me.
Oh.
But you breathe a word of this, you tell anyone you heard it from me, and I'll turn you to stone. Don't tell nobody nothing.
Okay.
First up, there's a magic horse, and the king's going to think he's pretty sweet, but if he gets on that horse, the horse is going to fly into the air, and the king's going to fall from about 2,000 feet. Splat. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take this water bottle and throw it at the horse.
But I'm a fairy tale. I didn't even know we had water bottles.
You do now. You understand me? You get that horse, or the king is dead meat, and I'll be watching you. Caw-caw!
The next day. Well, my faithful Johannes, let's go for a lovely stroll.
Of course, sir.
Something the matter?
Not at all. I'm fine.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, hi there. I'm a magical I'm dying. Tell my friends you're mad.
What the heck?
I didn't like the look of that horse, sire.
That was an adorable horse. Why would you do that?
Just at home? Sorry.
Man, you got problems.
Later that night.
Psst. Yo, Johannes, come here.
Stay away from me. I can't do this.
Attempt number 2 is coming tomorrow at the king's wedding rehearsal.
I don't want to hear it.
The king's wedding shirt is cursed. If he puts it on, he'll burn to death.
I don't believe you. That horse is innocent, and I killed her.
All you need to do is stop the king from taking the shirt and tear it up in front of him. But remember, you don't say nothing to nobody or I'll turn you to stone.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
You don't.
Welcome, friends. It's so nice to see all of you mostly recovered from the plague. And I'm here to tell you I love this big guy. Come here, you big galoot. This is a day of celebration, because I love you, honey bear.
I love you more, honey bear.
Even our nicknames are cute. This is the happiest day of my life. And as a little present, I made you something. I sewed this myself, and I made it for you.
Oh, it's real.
I hate this shirt. I hate it.
What the heck?
It's not your color, sire. It's an affront against fashion.
Oh, honey bear.
I'm never trying again.
That night.
I don't want to hear from any talking birds tonight. No, get out.
Yo, Johannes, you did good, kid.
Everybody thinks I'm crazy.
Tomorrow, the queen is going to die.
Stop it.
She's going to be poisoned. And the only way to stop it is for you to suck 3 drops of blood out of the queen's neck.
Gross. I'm not a vampire.
Fine, don't do it. She'll die. No difference to me. Remember, don't tell nobody nothing.
I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
Caw-caw!
Okay, I had a rough night remembering that shirt, but I'm feeling a little better. But today is not about the terrible trauma of yesterday. Today is about putting on a happy face and...
Oh no! Are you all right, honey bear? Say something. Is there a doctor in the house? Can anyone save the queen's life? Anyone at all? Oh no, this is terrible. Someone do something. If only someone could save her. Whoa! What the heck?
Thanks, I feel better.
Dude, Johannes, explain yourself. That is it. You are sentenced to death for being a jerk. Where's my guillotine?
Wait, I always served you faithfully, sire, but there's a talking raven who is threatening me and telling me...
And just then, Johannes turned into a statue. Because when a magic raven tells you stuff, you better listen.
Okay, that was mildly traumatic, but not super traumatic.
10 years passed, and every day the king would stare at the statue with faithful Johannes inside.
If only there was some way to bring you back. No one eats bugs or slaps himself in the face for me anymore.
And just then, a ghostly voice emanated from the statue. Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, there is one way to bring me back.
What is it? I'll do anything.
Take what you love most in the world.
That would be my 2 boys. I love my 2 boys so much. Daddy loves you. I love you, Papa. You're the best, Daddy.
Banish them to a far-off land, never to be seen again.
Done.
Oh, I feel so much better.
You're alive. Air hug.
And the king and Johannes lived happily ever after. The end.
What did I just watch?
That's the fairy tale right there.
He banishes his children to bring back his servant?
A really good servant is hard to find. You can always make more kids. Okay, fine. Johannes brings back the kids because he's got superpowers, and then one of those kids runs away from home, becomes a dwarf, and lives in the mines.
Wow, that's messed up.
Yep, well, I think we're running out of time.
But we didn't get to the Frog Prince or Little Red Riding Hood or the Devil's grandmother.
We done the important ones, though.
Ahem.
What?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, one last one. Once upon a time.
Thank you.
There was a little orphan girl.
I am orphaned. I am sad.
Can we pause here for a second?
Oh, how sad I am.
Okay, yeah, just hold on.
What is it?
Yeah, a lot of people seem to be having trouble with their internet service.
Oh, the internet service is bad.
Yeah, like, apparently nobody paid the bill or something.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah, so, nobody can get back on the performance?
What?
Well, I guess we can skip it then.
No, we are not skipping it.
How many actors do we have left?
Me.
Now you listen to me, little reject from Nickelodeon. This is my chance to be a star. Got it? There are important people watching, probably, and I'm getting an HBO series out of this. Got it?
You know, well, I am.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Oh, how sad. Life. So sad.
Oh, one thing. I don't have the right costumes or props.
Make it one video. Okay.
Okay.
Her mother died and her father remarried.
Mother? Where are you, Mother? Are you dead?
And the woman he married was beautiful of face, but cold of heart.
This new mother of mine is such a witch.
She's not actually a witch.
I shall spread these cinders upon myself to keep me warm. Ah, they're hot! Ow!
So they called her Cinderella. Now Cinderella's stepmother had two daughters, beautifully equal. Equally beautiful.
I'm sorry, you're wrong. I'm the pretty one. They're quite hideous.
Says right here, the beautiful too.
I think I know my story, thank you. Oh, they are so mean to me. I shall now cry like I do every night.
Just then, her wicked stepsisters entered.
Oh, look what the cat dragged in. Does it smell in here, or is it just hair? Oh, that was a good one, Giselle. I thought you'd like it. Oh, Cinderella! I need to get ready for the ball.
What ball?
The ball being thrown by Prince Charming.
May I attend the ball?
No. Yeah, you're going to make us pretty. Make me prettier than her. I need Charming. I need him now.
I suppose I'm going to need a lot of makeup.
And so Cinderella dressed both her sisters for the ball.
Life's so unfair. Why must I live this way? Why, Mama? Why?
But just then, her wicked stepmother entered.
Why, Cinderella? What seems to be the trouble?
I can't go to the ball. I am so sad.
That, I guess.
Thank you.
Just then, when the Cinderella stepsisters, Giselle, entered through the door.
Mother, aren't you coming? In a moment, dear. Run along. Thank you, I will. I really need to be going. You do that. Reach. What did you just call me? You heard what I said. Reach. Oh, no, you didn't. Girls, please, you're both pretty. You're both going to the ball. You both need to exit right now without saying anything else.
And so they left.
Thank you. Now, Cinderella, I'm a fair and wicked stepmother, so I'm going to empty an entire dish of lentils into the fireplace, and when you have picked them all out, you may go to the bowl with us.
And with that, she dumped an entire dish of lentils in the fireplace like she said she was going to do.
Oh, the humanity! Oh, the gods! Why must I always be punished?
I mean, it's just a couple of lentils. Doesn't seem that all hard.
I will never go! Never! I am cursed! But what's that? What could it be, my fairy?
It was a swarm of birds.
Wait, question. Do I have to play each individual bird, or can I be collectively the birds?
Collective group of birds? I don't know.
Okay. That makes it so much easier. Thanks. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Oh, look, birds! They're so beautiful! Come, my little feathered friends. Come and pick these lentils out of the fireplace.
Peck, 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 peck.
I am truly blessed. Thank you, feathered friends. Fly, fly to freedom.
Wait, we're off to the ball.
Look, wicked stepmother, I have removed all of the lentils.
Really? Oh, well, I'm kind of kicking the pants.
So I will be accompanying you to the ball.
Well, frankly, I don't think you're good enough for the ball. Besides, you've got nothing to wear. Too bad. Have to be going. Ha ha! Loser!
How can life be so cruel? Why? What's that, my fairy?
It was another swarm of birds carrying a dress.
What a lovely dress. Thank you, swarm of birds.
Tweet, tweet.
So who's gonna do my hair? What a surprise, fairy godmother. Isn't this where she sort of comes in and does our magic thing?
No.
What?
We're going by the original. There is no fairy godmother. Just a lot of birds.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Well, I can't do this without a fairy godmother. Who's gonna turn the pumpkin into a coach?
You walk there.
What? This is ridiculous. I'm Cinderella. I have a fairy godmother and a coach made of a pumpkin and a bunch of mice turned into coachmen. Oh, so there's no mice either. Next thing you know, there won't even be a glass slipper. There's no glass slipper? Well, then I don't even know how this story goes. Maybe I just get beheaded at the end. I just get beheaded at the end.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't read the end yet.
I quit! Leave meeting, dang it!
Well, I guess somebody's not living there happily ever after, is she? All right, then. Let's continue with our story.
We can't continue. There is no Cinderella.
Sure there is. Put on the dress, Leo.
I'll be back.
Cinderella had her dress, and she felt very pretty.
I feel very pretty. Thank you, birds. Tweet, 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 tweet. Now I shall walk to the ball.
And just then, Cinderella's wicked stepmother and her 2 wicked stepsisters arrived.
Cinderella! What are you doing here? We hate you! I have a dress and I'm going to the ball because the birds brought it to me.
And it was a wonderful ball, a huge ball. I wish I was there. And everyone started dancing. Unfortunately, the wicked stepmother only knew how to do the cha-cha, and one stepsister was doing the waltz, and the other one was twerking. Do it.
No. His Royal Highness, the Prince. Hello there, we're having a nice time, are we? Blimey, who's that? She's gorgeous. Oh, my name is not important. What? Righto, come here, love. Oh, Prince, you're embarrassing me. What's your name, love? It would spoil everything if you knew my name. I have to leave.
Just tell him your name, sheesh.
Oh, wait. No! I could have loved you! Especially since you were my type!
Isn't she supposed to drop a slipper or something?
Cinderella loses her slipper on her 3rd trip to the prince's ball. He keeps throwing more balls, and she keeps freaking out until finally the prince smears a pitch on the steps of the palace, and her shoe sticks, her golden shoe, by the way.
Golden shoe?
And he comes looking for the foot that fits the golden shoe.
Huh, that does sound more comfortable than glass.
Can we skip that part, please? I'm going to die.
Maybe you should put a little more effort into this.
Maybe you should play your part.
You're doing fine, sweetie. I'll just watch.
Fine, I'll do you a favor. A little of this, a little of that. The prince stops by looking for the girl who fits the shoe.
Oh, I don't even, darling, lost a shoe. Oh, I did. Let me see that. Take all the time. Hold on 1 minute. Do you mind if I try this on in the bathroom? I'm a little shy. Take all the time you need, love. Excellent.
And of course, her foot was too big, so she chopped off her big toe.
Say, you all right in there? Thanks, Matt. What's going on in there? It fits. I love you. Thing is a mess. Let's go get married then. Up into my carriage. It's nice. Say, what's all this then? There's blood everywhere. I popped a zit on my foot. Oh, you chopped off your toe! You did! Out of my carriage, you!
So the stepsister went back to her home. The prince returned to find Cinderella's other wicked stepsister.
Marriage, please try the shoe on in the bathroom so no one can watch what I'm doing. Of course! I'm not all that bright.
And so when she was in the bathroom, the shoe didn't fit either. So she did the only sensible thing. And she chopped off a heel.
Oh, sweet, beautiful bunnies! All right in there. I'm fine. See, it fits. Yeah. All right then, let's get married. Jump into my carriage.
But as they were riding,
Blimey! Is that blood on your foot? I cut myself shaving. I have hairy feet, like a hobbit. You cut off your heel! I did it for you!
and so the prince returned to the house for a third time.
Hello there! I realize several ladies in this here house have chopped off body parts to fit in this here shoe. But I was just wondering if anyone else fit in it. You see, I'm not very smart, but I make up for being very persistent. It makes me ideal to run the government.
I will try the shoe.
Oh, thank God.
It fits!
Oh, it is you!
It is I!
And they lived happily ever after. As for the wicked stepsisters, those former birds pecked at them every now and then, just for fun.
Peck, 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 peck.
However,
No, you're not doing this to me. I'm gonna go
and the
home.
wicked stepsisters ran off into the woods where they raised a sweet wolf cub to become a grandma-eating psychopath, but
That's just the beginning. I thought you said so.
exactly. Oh, we were all fine. We just wanted to see if you could do it.
That's not very nice.
Well, what can you do? We're out of time.
So, to recap,
Once upon a time, there was an orphan girl who married a prince whose evil stepsisters were blinded and by some very angry birds.
Who ran into the woods and found a wolf cub and raised it to kill.
Which it did, and dressed in ladies' clothing, but then was killed by a wandering woodcutter.
And the girl grew up and married a king who was poisoned and almost died.
But her son was killed and then resurrected and then turned into a dwarf who saved another princess who beat her evil stepmother in a martial arts duel, which forced her to go into the woods and make a house of candy.
Where she was killed by another orphan girl and her brother.
We grew up to have a daughter who who made a deal with a trio of supernatural beings.
Whose daughter grew giant hair after she was put into a tower by another witch.
Enchantress.
And they all lived happily ever after.
The end.